Hey guys, Lord British here. So this is just a quick video discussing something about Fallout 4 that a lot of people are losing their fucking minds over. I'm not quite sure why people are losing their minds over it, but we're going to discuss it nonetheless. Everyone refers to it as the rubber banding issue. Now, I've actually never come across this term with this context, basically. I've never come across people describing it this way that makes any sense. Because I always thought rubber banding was like when you're playing a racing game and like you're playing on like either normal or higher difficulty, and it doesn't matter how far ahead you get, the AI keeps up with you, kind of thing. I always thought it was just used to discuss terms like that. I didn't think it was used to discuss it in these terms. So the terms we're discussing it in is there's some rumours going around. I'm not quite sure where from, but everyone seems to be discussing it at the moment, so I'm going to give my viewpoint on it, of course. Is basically there's going to be certain people are speculating there's going to be certain areas in Fallout 4 where you can't go early on because basically the areas in the game are going to be set for a specific level, if that makes any sense. So if you go to an area too early, you're going to get all screwed up, and people are like discussing this as a bad thing. And I'm honestly not quite sure why, because there were areas in Fallout 3 you can go early on, because they were filled with Deathclaws, or Yow guys. Like, seriously, play Fallout 3 and then, you know, try to go to certain areas. You can't, because you're under-leveled. It's the same in New Vegas. You have to take the quest route around, because if you try to go straight to New Vegas, you have Cazadors and Rad Scorpions everywhere. So, they're acting like, you know, oh my god, this is new to the series. It's not. It's like, you know, Bethesda have done this for a long time. I mean, I threw in New Vegas there just for an example, because I know New Vegas wasn't really Bethesda, it was Obsidian, but it's the same difference, you know. But, I mean, they did it with Morrowind. There's tons of areas in Morrowind you can't go early on. In fact, the game's kind of based around that. There's only a few games where they actually didn't really design it that way, and that's the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Everything leveled up around you, and it was the same to a certain extent with Skyrim. Skyrim was the same kind of thing, that the game builds around your level as you go through it, kind of thing. And so it's just like they've only done it with those two games, really. So this will be this will just be another game in their series where they do the same thing they've kind of always done. And honestly, I'm one of those people who enjoy, I don't know, a little thing called character progression. Like, I enjoy getting stronger and stronger as I go on. Locking you out of certain areas of the game early on is not a bad thing. And people saying it is a bad thing, I hate to say it, like, I really hate to say it, you're all casual fucktards, basically, is what it amounts to. You don't really want to sit down and play a game for any lengthy amount of time. You want the instant Call of Duty gratification, and that's not something I particularly agree with, but, you know, you can feel free to disagree with this video at your leisure. If you're going to try and argue with me in the comments section, that's fine. Honestly, like, you know my viewpoint on it, and you know, obviously I'm going to know your viewpoint on it. You just want to explore the world, and I can respect that to a variable degree. But this is an RPG. It is a role-play game. It's meant to be set up a certain way. So I think people complaining about this, I don't know. It just seems like I don't want them to make the game. Like, if it is set up the way it is, if it has got this rubber banding system where at certain areas, certain levels, I'm not going to moan about it. I'm going to be like, oh man, I'm actually going to get to experience the game properly, you know, as intended by Bethesda, kind of thing. So, think of this as what you will. Like I say, if you're going to try and argue with me in the comments section of why you think the rubber banding is bad, then honestly, I'm going to ignore your comment. Is what it amounts to, because, you know, it's just everyone's like losing their mind over this. It's bizarre. I don't understand it. Like, every kind of RPG or roleplay game has this kind of progression in it, so it's kind of bizarre that people are complaining about it. And I don't know, it just seems weird. It's like they want to make the games even more casual, basically. And I don't really agree with that. So, like I said, thoughts and feelings. I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. But I'll catch you guys later.